Yes, I know they're everywhere, but trust me, I'm not trying to make you into a VSCO girl. Oh, what's the video? It's Crochet Scrunchies. And are you? Hello, people of the internet. It's about time I made a Crochet Scrunchies video because whether you're a VSCO girl or a stereotypical crocheter, this video is for you. Plus, I have 2 ways you can make them. But enough chit chat, let's get started. Crochet Scrunchie number 1 is inspired by And She Laughs blog, and the pattern will be down below in the description box. But the materials you'll need are some yarn. I got this velvet yarn from Bernat, a pair of scissors, some elastic band, and a crochet hook, and I have a size J. Starting off, you'll make a slip knot, so wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers, put it in between, stick your crochet hook through and pull that out, and then pull the long strand to pull it tight. Then we'll make a chain, so yarn over and pull it through the loop, and make 6 of these. When you have those 6 chains, you're going to go into the first chain. You're going to yarn over, come out, and then slip it into the loop you had on your crochet hook. That's a slip stitch. Now you're going to have a circle, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into the first chain, yarn over, come out, then yarn over and go through the 2 loops on your crochet hook. That is a single crochet. Then you're going to yarn over, go into the second chain, yarn over, come out, and then yarn over and go through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. You're going to yarn over and then go into the 3rd chain, yarn over, come out. As you can see, I'm also crocheting the tail so it disappears. And then you're going to yarn over and go through the first 2 loops and yarn over and go through the last 2 loops. That's a double crochet. You're going to do that one more time, yarn over, go into the 4th chain, yarn over, come out, yarn over to the first loops and yarn over and through the last 2 loops. And you're going to do that double crochet one more time. And the same double crochet one last time into the 6th chain. 6, right? Yeah, 6. Once that's done, you're going to slip stitch. So you're going to go into the first single crochet you made in that row, yarn over, come out, and then slip it through, and that will connect to your first row. And as you can see, you kind of have this little pockety little thing, and that's starting to make your tube. Now you're going to make double crochets for your 2nd row. So go through and make your double crochets for the first stitch, and then just do that all the way around for all 6 stitches. So once you're done with your last double crochet, you could slip it into the first double crochet you made in that row, and then yarn over, come out, and slip stitch it. But you could also just go over and keep doing double crochets. That's totally up to you because that's what I did. But basically all you have to do at this point is just keep making double crochets for each row until your whole tube measures about 14 inches. And there we go, that is mine. And now we're going to connect that, put the elastic through, blah, 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 all the jazz. But before we do that, we have to finish the last row. So what you're going to do is the reverse of the first row. So starting off, you're going to make a double crochet, and you're actually going to make 4. So make 4 double crochets and 4 stitches. So that's 2, and then 1 more, and 1 last double crochet. And then you're going to half double crochet in the 5th stitch, so go through all 3 loops for this one. And then for the last stitch, you're going to make a single crochet. Yarn over and pull through both loops. And then lastly, you're just going to slip stitch it into the first double crochet you made. Now as you can see, I'm cutting off a small piece of yarn, but don't do that. Cut off about 12 inches. And then when you do that, make a chain and pull all the yarn through and pull tight to fasten it and make your knot. Now set that aside and take your elastic band and cut off how much you need, so maybe about the size of your wrist. So now you'll have your tube and your piece of elastic, and it's time to pull the elastic through the tube. So all I did was I just took my thumb and kind of guided it through, And then once it was through both sides on both ends, I tied it together really tight. Once that was done, I cut off the little ends because they were sticking out too much, and now all I had to do was fasten the two sides together. To do this with the crochet hook, I went through both ends and then just single crocheted and slip stitched my way through. So all you have to do is go through one side and then the other side, yarn over, go through both, and then pull through. And I just did this all the way around. It ended up being pretty messy, but you really can't tell with this, which is the best part. And you could also use a darning needle if you want to, but that's why I said to cut off 12 inches of yarn, because you have your crochet hook and you might as well just do it there. Then when you're done, just fasten it off, cut off the excess yarn, and voila, there is your first scrunchie. For crochet scrunchie number 2, it's inspired by Umbar Rivera, and the pattern will also be down in the description box. And the materials you'll need for this is obviously some yarn, I use the same one, a ponytail, a pair of scissors, and a crochet hook. Starting off, you'll also make a slip knot, so wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers, put it in between, stick your crochet hook through, and pull it through. And then with that and your ponytail, you're going to go through it, and then yarn over, pull it through, and then yarn over and go through the 2 loops. And this will single crochet and connect your yarn to the ponytail. Next, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to single crochet again, just like that. And it gets a little tricky because the ponytail keeps moving around here and there, but you get used to it as you keep on doing it. And then you're going to chain 2 one more time, not one more time, but you're going to do it again. And then you're going to single crochet, go through, pull yarn, and then go through both loops. And basically you're going to be making these chain 2s and single crochets all the way around until your whole ponytail is full. And when that's done, you're going to go into that first chain 2 space you made and slip stitch that. Then you're going to chain 3 and yarn over, go into that same space you're in, yarn over, come out, you'll have 3 loops, yarn over, go through the first 2, and then yarn over, go through the last 2, and that will be your double crochet. Then you're going to chain 1 and then double crochet again in that same space, and double crochet one more time in that same space. Moving on to the next space, you're going to double crochet first into the next space, and then double crochet again in that same space, and then chain 1 and make another 2 double crochets in that same space. So basically every space will have 4 double crochets, and what's dividing the 2 is a chain 1. So as you can see, I'm finishing off that last double crochet for that space, and then moving on to the next one again. So double crochet in that next space, make another double crochet, and then you're going to chain 1 and make another 2 in that same space. So every space will have 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and then 2 double crochets, with a total of 4 in every space. And you're just going to do that with all the spaces all the way around. And when you're done, you'll have something like this. And out of the 2, I think this one's my favorite. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Now I'm gonna go find my hydro flask. Toodles.